Hello, welcome back to Garden Obsessed. My name is Carla. We are on day 77 on the Aerogarden, I think. Yeah, 77. So we are 11 weeks in, and this is what she is looking like. It's now fully extended. It's up as high as it will go. And the plants were, this plant was starting to kind of lean into the light, like kind of like this. So I am supplementing it now with just a light bulb and a lamp. I purchased this light, which was relatively cheap and seems to be working quite well. It's already flattened out its growth and seems much straighter. There are no buds on it yet, but I think we're getting close. Maybe another couple weeks and we should start to see some buds forming. I have started supplementing also, in addition to the nutrients that are added to the system every 2 weeks. I'm giving it a half dose on the alternate week that it isn't being fertilized, and I think that is helping. Both the cannabis and the tomato are heavy feeders, and the regular schedule wasn't enough nutrition for them. The basil's doing really well. I pinched it back a second time and dried the leaves in my dehydrator, and we've also used a bunch of fresh leaves like to add to pasta and stuff like that. It's growing really well, smells really good when you touch it. Love the basil. And the tomato, the tomato is a monster. So this is Pinocchio. It is a micro dwarf tomato. I think you can see it's got a branch here that's kind of growing into the cannabis plant, and there are lots of little tomatoes in there, and it's actually still continuing to flower. There's more tomatoes in here. It's growing into the basil. I'm gonna just turn it around so you can see a little better, but it's got this big branch reaching for the window and the sunlight. There's more blooms coming all the time on it, and there are just a ton of green tomatoes in here. So as soon as these start to ripen, we should be flush with cherry tomatoes, which will be awesome. You can see where it's totally growing over here underneath the cannabis plant as well. So I think if I were to do this again, I think herbs are fine to, kind of crowd a little bit and grow with other things, but I think the tomato needs its own, like if you have a smaller unit like this one, this is only a 6-pod, or especially a 3-pod. I think just one large plant, like either the cannabis or the tomato. If you have a 9-pod, I think 2 plants maximum, one on each side of the unit, and you'd be okay. But that is the 11-week update. I'm getting excited for tomatoes. Starting to start seeds for outdoors, my vegetables and some flowers and things. So, and we had a day today. February is typically a lot colder than it was here today. We lost almost all of our snow. It was like 10 degrees Celsius, which is super warm for February for us. So I am itching to get out and actually gardening. But in the meantime, this is a nice little fun side project. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked the update. If you did, go ahead, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I thank you for watching. Please come back, and we'll see you again next time.